Guys, thanks for joining. I know this is a late live. Y'all know I'm on vacation, so I'm on a different time. Listen, I'm gonna pop in and give you guys a couple topics tonight. Hope y'all don't mind it being so late. I know a lot of you guys have to go to work tomorrow. Sorry, I don't. But let's go ahead and get into it, okay? So obviously we made it here safely, okay? If my mods are not here tonight, it's okay because I know it's late. They got to go to work tomorrow, but we're gonna get in right quick and get out of here, okay? Hey Rose, thanks for being here. Um, so let's go ahead and get into it. I pulled just a few topics, you guys, so that I can tap in with you guys tonight. I didn't really we went out to dinner once we got here and got everything loaded up here in we're in a villa, you guys. It's really nice. It's like a 2-bedroom villa. My son has like his own wing, on living room, on kitchen, on everything. I'm like, damn. But anyway, it's nice. Let's see. Well, I got that thing on. Hold on, let me see. I would take the let's take the effect off. Well, hell, I'll do it tomorrow. Let's get through my live. All right, so let's get through the live. Let's get through the live, and my glasses are downstairs. Hello to everyone. Thank you all for being here. Y'all don't mind. I'm super tired, so I'm gonna do the live off camera. Okay, y'all see it's me, right? Hey DC girl. Hello everyone. Of course, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. So if I'm just chilling around, not really going out doing anything, guys, I'll just pop in and do a few topics, okay, just so that you guys can still get your topics, all right? But ultimately, I'll probably be out and about tomorrow doing some things. But let's get into the show. Of course, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right, first topic, you guys. First topic, shout out to It's Only Entertainment. Cassie scores a major court win, you guys, as the judge tosses out the former male escort's lawsuit against her. Y'all remember the guy that was trying to sue her, Clayton Howard was trying to sue her. He's the guy that was doing all the FOs with her. And he was saying that Cassie got pregnant by him, and AB ordered the baby. And he was upset about it, so he's suing her for millions of dollars. Well, they're saying that Cassie has secured a significant legal victory in one of the civil lawsuits connected to Sean Diddy Combs and the alleged freak-offs. Now, according to newly filed court documents, a federal judge dismissed all claims brought against the singer by Clayton Howard, said that a former male escort who alleged that he suffered psychological and emotional harm after participating in encounters involving Cassie and Diddy. Now, he did this for months, probably years. And now he wants to come back and try to sue for all this money for emotional distress and all that when you willfully did it when the money was good. Now that the money has stopped, you're saying that you have emotional distress and all this. Like, I don't buy it, but whatever. Howard has accused Cassie of coordinating the alleged events and claimed that he suffered damages as a result of his involvement. However, the judge did rule in Cassie's favor and dismissed the claims against her. So y'all know Cassie has moved out of the country. No one actually knows where she lives, which is great, so that nobody can keep, trying to launch these lawsuits against her after she's won all of this money. She has her kids and her husband, Alex Fine, and they're out of the country living their life and trying to move on past all of this Diddy stuff, right? She was pregnant when this whole case even was in court, and right in the last stages, right before she gave birth to her last child. So shout out to Cassie for moving on and getting the hell out of the United States so people can stop coming after her with Diddy soon to be getting out. I'm sure she's probably nervous about that. But nevertheless, she is away and she appears to be safe. So shout out to the judge for dropping this lawsuit against her. All right. All right, let's get to the next topic. Quick update on this David case, you guys. For those of you that's following it, I've been following as much as I can in addition to this Nolan Wells case. We're not going to talk about Nolan tonight, but I may touch on it on another video. As you guys can see here, shout out to IGTV Cheaters. It said that the judge orders the singer David to stand trial in the unaliving of 14-year-old Celeste Rivers. And I saw another post today too where it says that that her family knew that she was actually with him, but she lied to him and told him she was 16 when she was only 12 or 13 years old. So she upped her age. So they're actually taking that into consideration. Still, she was a minor. It doesn't matter even if she says she was 16. She was still a minor during the time he was sleeping with her and impregnated her. So let's continue. So a Los Angeles Superior Court judge ruled Monday that singer David, whose real name is David Anthony Burke, must face a trial on charges of first-degree unaliving, continuous sexual abuse of a child under 14, and unlawful mutilation of a human remains after a 5-day preliminary hearing. Prosecutors presented evidence that Burke, who is known as David, who is 21 years old, unalived Celeste in April of 2025 after she threatened to expose their relationship that began when she was only 13 years old. Now, to protect his music career, her dismembered remains were later found in the trunk of his Tesla, as we all know. Burke has pleaded not guilty and remains held without bail. The judge found prosecutors met the probable cause standard with evidence including DNA, text messages, chainsaw purchases, this motherfucker's crazy, and blood in his garage. I said that those trial standards are higher. So it looks like he will be before a judge and a jury, I saw, where they're going to be trying him in this case. It's so much evidence against him. I don't even know why he just didn't take some type of plea deal if one was offered to him, because it's given that he might get the death penalty because of the way he unalived her and then went as far as dismembering her. That's another level, right? But let's keep going. Nevertheless, Chris Brown has found himself in an unfortunate situation. You know, he and Usher are currently on tour right now, making a whole lot of money, right? Driving the girl's car crazy. Y'all saw it. We showed a video yesterday where both of them, he and Usher are on stage humping the girls out, and Usher was up there with his pants down and his booty cheeks out. I was like, child, y'all gotta do all this to sell some music. My God. But anyway, more trouble for Chris Brown. Shout out to Celebrity Blog 55. So it said the former housekeeper seeks to seize tour money over $13 million judgment. Now we know Chris is loaded with money. I don't think Chris is hurting for no money. $13 million is a lot, granted. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make out good on this tour with he and Usher, but he did have a housekeeper who was attacked by one of his dogs, where her face was mauled by one of his big dogs that he has in his backyard, and she did sue him and she won. So she is on the hook for $13 million, and she is asking the judge to seize his tour money to pay her. All right, so it's a great thing that he's on tour, because he can go ahead and just shovel that money on over. So it said that it might be bad news for Chris Brown. His former housekeeper, Maria Avila, is making moves to collect the nearly $13 million that she was awarded after a dog attacked her at his home. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Maria says that Chris has made no effort to pay any part of the judgment. I'm pretty sure he has the money. Not sure why he's not paying the money. He was just found guilty in another case that he was in, where he hit a man in the head with a bottle in a altercation in I think it was England, in some type of nightclub he was in. So he was just found guilty for that. So he's probably gonna have to pay out money for that. In addition to this $13 million, Chris got a lot going on, right? Chris has a lot going on. They were saying that whenever this lady, his housekeeper, was attacked, Chris got in his car and left and didn't even give a fuck. He didn't call. Well, he did call 911. He didn't stay to like see her off and make sure she was okay. He jumped in his car and left like he didn't give a damn. So maybe that's why she's like, well, you didn't give a damn about me, so I don't give a damn about you. Go ahead and pay me. So she's pressing him for this 13 mil. I mean, shit, I would too if your dog attacked me and mauled my face. Bitch, you're gonna pay me, right? I mean, let's think about all of the medical expenses she's incurring because of this attack from his dog that should have been on a leash or put up to where she was not attacked. I think she went to take some trash or something out back, and his dog went crazy and jumped on her and started biting her. And yeah, so she got bit up pretty bad. But let's continue. It says that according to court documents obtained by TMZ, Maria said that Chris made no effort to pay any part of the judgment. Now she's asking the court to give her access to his financial records so she can seize what she's owed, which we now know is 13 mil. Maria pointed out that Chris is currently on his R&B tour with Usher, which she claims is bringing in a significant amount of money. She is pocket watching, baby. Maria is pocket watching. I said that she wants payments from the tour along with money from any entertainment projects or residuals to be directed to her until the judgment is paid off. I mean, fair is fair. We all like Chris Brown, but you have to pay your debts. If you were ordered to pay her for especially a attack that was, unfortunately done to her by your dog, you have to pay for that, right? Because you're responsible for your animals. So, and that would be, it would be that if it was anybody else that the dog attacked. So you got to pay for this, Chris. Sorry. I know that's going to hurt them pockets for real. He's probably like, damn, I'm about to buy a new Lambo. Well, I guess not. This 13 million, you have to shovel it on over. Moving on, honey. All right. I know a lot of you guys have seen this on social media with Sweet Tea and Dr. G from the show Married to Medicine. Let's go ahead and get into this. All right. Sweet Tea is my homegirl. I've interviewed her twice. And let me go ahead and say they are not getting divorced. Sorry for some of you guys that don't like them. They're not getting divorced. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that out there, and I can confirm. Let me just go ahead and say that. So shout out to the Jasmine brand. They are reporting that Married to Medicine stars Letitia Sweet Tea Lunsford and Dr. Gregory Lunsford have fans wondering if there is trouble brewing in paradise. Well, y'all know Dr. G has a very slick mouth. Y'all saw how he was talking to Sweet Tea on the show. That's the part I don't like. Okay, because I do like her. I don't like how he talks to her sometimes. But hey, if she like it, I guess we have to love it. She's married to him. If she's decided not to divorce him and walk away, then who are we to judge and step in and tell somebody what they need to do, right? So the couple sparked divorce rumors after eagle-eyed followers noticed that they had unfollowed each other on Instagram. That's not uncommon for married couples to do that. If you don't want to follow your husband, you don't have to. Neither Letitia nor Dr. Gregory has publicly addressed the speculations. The pair tied the knot in 2023, with their relationship later becoming a major storyline during Letitia's time on the hit Bravo series, as we know, Married to Medicine. Y'all know Dr. G used to be married to Quad, who is currently on Married to Medicine, and they are, of course, divorced. Said that for now, fans are waiting to see if the couple clears up the rumors. Let's go ahead and get into a recent live that she made. She is still actively trying to get pregnant by Dr. G. They are going through, and I can confirm, they are going through marital counseling currently for some things that they want to work on. They did take a pause on the baby making process because they were trying to get the marital stuff in order, but now they are back actively trying to get pregnant. So I don't know, I don't know why people are saying or speculating that they're getting divorced when that's not the case. So let's go ahead and play this most recent live that she made. All right, let's go ahead and put that out there. They are actively trying. Okay, she has egg retrieval and all of this stuff going on. So let's get into what she had to say. Married to Medicine, Letitia Sweet Tea Lunsford gives us a baby update. Let's go. This is recent. Okay.
So someone made,
shout out to Housewives from a Housewife.
Made a comment saying they saw you. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Yes. So someone made a comment saying that they saw a baby bump, praying for that too. So I am not pregnant. I was wearing a corset, and when you wear a corset and then you have like the fabric that's draping over it for the skirt piece, it may make you look a little bloated. Well, hell, maybe I was bloated. Maybe I ain't stand food. Hell, but no, I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. Not at this time. We are still praying. We're working on that. I'll really pray that one day we do get to that point. But right now, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just kind of going with the flow of things, but I'm actively working on that. And the same girl says, praying for you and Dr. G. You haven't posted each other, praying for y'all. I don't really get on Instagram anymore. So someone made.
So as you guys can see, she's been working on, y'all know she has like this girls group that she is out with a lot as well. I follow her. I do talk to her. So she's good. Trust me, she and Dr. G are good. They are still doing the marriage counseling thing, which is great. It doesn't mean that you're having all of these problems. It means that there are things that you need to fix in your marriage. And that's not uncommon. But again, I do feel like, and I don't feel she would feel no type of way about me saying this. I do feel that Dr. G does need to work on his tone and how he talks to her sometimes, because it can look a little aggressive in tone, so to speak, when people from the outside looking in see that type of thing. We saw that he was talking to Quad that way, and now he, I don't know, he is like a therapist, and maybe some of the advice that he gives some of his patients, he can definitely maybe take for himself in terms of bettering himself on how he speaks to her, because that ultimately is your wife. That's who you chose. They are still actively trying to have a baby. I just heard that. So divorce, I don't think they're having a divorce. Okay. Well, I can confirm they're not divorcing. All right. Let's just say that. Let's get on to the next topic. Okay. Because that's all over the blog. Oh, they're getting divorced. They are following each other. They're not getting divorced, guys. Okay. They are trying to have a baby. Okay. They literally are. Yes, he's a psychiatrist. But yeah, he is. So let's move along. So let's everybody stop the rumors. Okay. That's my homie. That's my home girl. She ain't getting no damn divorce. We ain't even gonna pray that, right? People have problems all the time. I just think that they just need to work on, just a few things here and there. And that's any marriage. Ain't no marriage perfect shit. And y'all know that she's dealing with endometriosis and a few other things, and she's, still trying. She's actively trying. They're actively trying to get pregnant. So let's move along. No Skips T has reported that Shamea had some type of party, you guys. It seems that Shamea is still hanging on to hope of she and Porsha trying to rekindle their their friendship. So Shamea had some type of party and she invited Porsha. Porsha made a post, a very messy post, and it seems like she's not ready to extend the olive branch to Shamea as of yet. Shamea seems to still be open. Her heart is still open in terms of receiving Porsha back into her heart as her friend. Y'all saw she cried on Real Housewives of Atlanta about the two of them falling out. But they says that can you guys blame Porsha not wanting to go to the party? They said, do y'all believe that Shamea's claims that Miss Diane tried to sleep with her dad? I don't know what to believe in that aspect, okay? But it's in alleged messages that Porsha sent Shamea after Shamea invited her to a party, despite calling her mom a hoe. I don't think they should be calling anybody's mom any hoes, right? Because like I said, they've been friends for several decades, and it's just crazy work that they're on national television talking about each other's moms, who I would think at some point y'all call them like your second mom, right? So Porsha should not be calling Shamea's mom no hoe and vice versa. That's just not a good look. Even though we know Miss Diane is a little something, something. She is Porsha Senior, right? That's what Porsha learned her way. And Porsha ain't calling your mama hoe, but Anyway, but Porsha responded after Shamea sent her an invite for her party. She says, girl, I'm not coming to your damn party. So you are sick as F. Please move along and enjoy. I said, well, damn, Porsha. Tell us you ain't feeling Shamea when you're not feeling Shamea, okay? But again, it seems that Shamea did extend an invite to Porsha. She wanted her to be there, obviously, if she sent her an invite, and Porsha declined and, told her to move along and told her she was sick as fuck. So I don't know. I don't know if this situation is going to fix itself or not. Time does have a way of healing all wounds, but this may be too far gone, because when you start bringing the mamas into it, Porsha loves her mom. Y'all just saw the most recent episode where she purchased her mom a home and paid it off. She said cash, where her mom didn't have any payments. That's very good for her mom, because y'all know her mom, Miss Diane, was living in the house that Porsha had to sell in order to try to qualify for the house that she's staying in that belongs to Simon. So she's trying to purchase this $7 or $9 million home. And so she still found a way, according to Porsha, honey. She said she purchased this huge house for her mom, and Miss Diane was in tears. So shout out to Porsha for that, if that's the case. Because y'all know sometimes TV is just TV. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, everybody's doing what they need to do. Again, maybe they just need to stay away from each other for a while. And like I said, absence does make the heart grow fonder. Maybe Porsha will find a place in her heart to forgive Shamea, and the two of them can have a real sit-down conversation like two grown-ass women, and put their differences aside. And even if they choose not to, then I mean, it'll be sad, but that's their choice, right? Sometimes you outgrow people. And sometimes people will show you who they really are, and there's no coming back from that. So it is what it is with them. I mean, let's get into these pictures that they shared. Okay. All right, Miss Diane out here. Miss Diane out here. She still thinks she young, honey. Okay. Shamea mom in this damn wig, baby. I need you to get rid of this wig. This is giving first lady wig. I don't know. It's too much damn hair. It's too damn hot for all that. Look at Porsha mama. She really thinks she is still like 25 or something. She still looks great though, right? So shout out to her. That's Porsha's mom here with the green pants, and this is Shamea's mom over here in the first lady Kojic dress, honey. All right, like she about to go to a baptism or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, that's all we have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the few topics that we ran through at this good late hour at 10:41 p.m. Y'all have a good night. I will be checking in with you guys later. Hey, True, thanks for coming in. Hey, Trues. Hey, Rose. Tef, if you're here, thanks for being here as well. This was just a quick live, random. It was very random, okay? But you guys have a wonderful night. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for coming in and supporting the video. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hype up this video as well. Love you guys down. Until the next one, we will see see you guys later. All right. Bye.